Students from Cal State Long Beach and the other CSUs around the state rallied at the September 2023 CSU Board of Trustees meeting to oppose the suggested tuition hikes by the board. Student groups in attendance were Students for Quality Education and Students Against Tuition Hikes, and they were joined in solidarity by the California Faculty Association, the United Academic Workers, and the local Teamsters 2010. Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis also came out to show support for the student groups. When the Board of Trustees meeting started, small groups were allowed inside for the public comment portion while the rally continued outside.
So out here we're rallying against the potential tuition increase. The CSU Board of Trustees and the Chancellor want to raise tuition for students. And in the midst of while staff and faculty are trying to get a bargain. So essentially what they're doing is trying to do divide and conquer. In order for faculty to get their bargaining, they want to raise tuition. So right now we're here collectively fighting against the tuition increase, but also trying to get our faculty and staff their well-needed raises.
I hope the CSU trustees realize the impact of the tuition increase that they will have. I believe that they are rushing with this process. They don't have any data on how it would impact students. For me personally, I hope they don't vote against the tuition increase because it's affecting all the students on campus and everywhere, the whole CSU system.
I stand against the multi-year tuition proposal because I fall within the 40% of students who do not qualify for government financial aid. The proposal raises concerns about the affordability of pursuing a degree at CSU for me.
I'm an out-of-state student, actually. I'm from Washington State, and I came out to Dominguez Hills because the CSU offers an education with regards to my cultural paradigms, my experience as a person of color in America and as a low-income student, and this policy that could take place effectively drives students like me and students who look like me away from higher education. Today the Board of Trustees is voting on a policy that would increase our tuition by 6%. When we're out here making it known that we don't want that as students. It's not equitable and it disrespects the mission statement of the CSU.
The trustees and the public and the press, they needed to hear your voice today. They needed to hear your stories because I've been hearing your stories as I go across campuses, and I am telling the public and the trustees that they are wrong. They don't think this is a lot of money. It is a lot of money.
How is the CSU going to cut our budget and strip us of our resources and yet have us learn in unsafe conditions and increase our tuition? As an animation student, I and all the other students had to deal with the heat. We had to sit in 90-degree stuffy classrooms for 6 or more hours. Students have passed out, classes have been canceled, mine and many others' education is getting stripped from us, and we are being put in dangerous conditions. People I knew had to drop out because they could no longer afford to continue to enroll and receive an education. I also know people who had to cram so many units in one semester while having to take care of loved ones, while having to work multiple jobs in order to live, and in order to graduate within a couple of years because they cannot afford to attend even longer.